My name is Christian Montalvo. This video is for Bauer 230 week number 2 video exercise. I'm going to talk about different tissues that we can find in our body. The first one is epithelial tissue. Epithelial tissue are structured based on their functions. Some epithelial tissues may have just one layer and some may have many layers. The shapes of epithelial cells also vary. Some are flat, others are cube shaped or column shaped. Transitional epithelium consists of multiple layers of epithelial cells that can be contracted or expanded, such as the one we can find in the blood. In addition, epithelial cells may have extensions of the cell's membrane to increase surface areas, or it may have cilia, an extension of the cytoskeleton that beats rhythmically to move substances. There are 5 different types of epithelial tissues. The first one is ciliated. Ciliated tissues move substances along the tract. We can find this one in the upper respiratory tract and in the female reproductive tract. The next one is exchange. Porous presence between cells for easy exchange of substances and gases. We can find these ones in lungs and vessels. Protective cells are tightly connected. We can find these ones in the skin and in the mouth. Transporting. Cells are tightly connected. Surface areas increase by folding the cell's membranes. We can find this one in the endocrine, kidneys, and some exocrine glands. The last one is the secretory, which is protein secreting and sterol secreting cells. We can find this one in the exocrine glands and endocrine glands. The next one is connective tissue. Connective tissue provides support for internal tissue and organs. Connective tissue is characterized by its extensive extracellular matrix, which consists of water, proteoglycans, and protein fibers. Connective tissue may be described as fixed if it doesn't move, and mobile if it flows around the body. Most connective tissues are fixed. Type of connective tissues include the following. The first one is the loose connective tissue. This tissue lie under the skin are also found around small glands. The next one is the dense connective tissue. This tissue is elastic and strong and include tendons and ligaments. The next one is the adipose tissue. Consists mainly in fat in liquid form, which occupies most of the cell's volume. Most of the adipose tissue in adults is white fat. And then the next one is supporting connective tissue. It includes cartilage and bones. Cartilage does not have a direct blood supply, but through its extracellular matrix, nutrients can diffuse into the cells. And the liquid form is the blood. It's a mobile connective tissue and has an extensive extracellular matrix called plasma. The next type of tissue is the muscle tissue. Muscle tissue is characterized by properties that allow movement. Muscle cells are excitable. They respond to a stimulus. They are contractile, meaning they can shorten and generate a pulling force. When attached between two mobile objects, such as two bones, contraction of the muscles cause the bones to move. Some muscle movement is voluntary, which means it is under conscious control, for example, walking. The other movements are involuntary. This means that they are not under conscious control, such as the contraction of our pupils in bright light. Muscle tissue is classified in 3 different ones. The first one is the smooth muscle. The smooth muscle is found in the walls of hollow organs, like our intestines and stomach. They work automatically without us telling them to move. The smooth muscles are involved in many housekeeping processes in our body. Muscular walls of our intestines contract and push food through our body. Muscles in our body wall contract to expel urine from our body. The next one is the cardiac muscle. Our heart is made of cardiac muscle. This type of muscle only exists in our heart. Unlike other type of muscles, this kind of muscle never gets tired. It works automatically and constantly without ever pausing to rest. The next one is the skeletal muscle. The tissue most commonly thought of as muscle is a skeletal muscle. Skeletal muscle cover our skeleton, giving our body the shape. They are attached to our skeleton by strong spring tendons or are directly connected to rough patches of bones. The next one is the nervous tissue. The nervous system is primarily composed of nervous tissue. Nervous tissues are made up of nerve cells that come in different forms and vary and serve a vary of functions. These functions are the following. The first one is sensory input. The second one, integration. The third one, control of muscles and glands. The fourth one, homeostasis. And the last one is mental activity. Nervous tissue is characterized as being excitable and capable of sending and receiving electrochemical signals that provide the body with information. Two main classes of cells make up the nerve tissue. The first one is the neuron. The neuron propagates information via electrochemical impulses called action potentials, which are biochemical linked to release a chemical signal. And the second one is neuralgia. This neuralgia plays an essential role in supporting neurons and modeling their information propagation. Thank you very much.